In the future, you may move to another home. Many people move to new homes several times in their lives. There are many things you need to think about when you consider moving to a new home. You will need to think about what you want and need in a home, and how you will pay for a home. Here are some questions that can help you think about what you need in the future home. Do you want to live with other people or alone? Do you want to live in a busy or quiet place? Do you want to be near public transportation, near family or friends, near work or school? Does home need to be accessible for wheelchairs, walkers, or other equipment? What help do you need to live in a new home? What help do you need to get around and clean the house? How much can you afford to pay for the home and services you need? You don't need to know the answers to all these questions, but you should begin to think about what is important to you and what you need in the next home. Once you know what is important to you and what you need, it is a good idea to find people who can help you look at homes in your area. These people can be your family, friends, professionals, or other people you know and trust. If you are interested in finding a future home and want help, contact a chapter of the ARC. Now, let's learn from a few people who have made the move to a new home.
I worked with my parents' help, and I searched and I looked at various different apartments. And because I have a lot of stuff, it is not so easy to find an apartment big enough to not only fit my stuff, but also accommodate to the things that were most important to me. And that was to be near a train station and to be near a bus line so that I can commute back and forth and get around fairly easily. But also the other piece that was most important, and I will re-emphasize this, is that I was close to the religious Jewish community, because those things were most important to me. It became apparent to me for financial reasons that I needed to be able to reach out to people that I knew from around the community and find a good match for a roommate, because it would take some pressure off of the financial strains.
My first place was living in a group home. The first day when I moved in there, I was, I was a little scared, but then it had taken me a while to get used to it and get settled in, and after a while I got used to being out there and making new friends.
I found my next home. It took me at least 2 years to do a lot of paperwork to get Section 8. I did want to move when I was in high school during that time, and I got my place in a year ago now, since I've been living there. It's a peaceful area, I like it. I received help from Auckland, Virginia. My co-worker, Megan, she helped me with the paperwork. My mom, Doreen Fulton, helped with the paperwork as well.
Tell us some things that you do in your apartment. Do you get some help living independently?
Yes, I get help from Shannon.
Who's Shannon?
My personal consultant.
And is she someone who you get services through Medicaid?
Yes.
Yes. What are the kinds of things that Shannon helps you do?
She helps me with my grocery shopping as well, and cooking healthier foods.
Cooking healthy foods.
Finding a home can be tough, but remember, think about what is important to you in a home. Get advice from people you trust. Explore possible next homes.
For people considering looking at a new home and moving out of their parents' home, I would advise them to look at a number of things. 1, have principled things that they are particularly find most important to them and look for those things. And if you cannot find those things in one place, but you find them in another, go for it. And also, do not compromise on those things. Stay firm according to those things, because if they are most important to you, then stay firm when looking for those things and make sure that it's compatible with that environment for which you're moving into.